ELEGOO finally showed up. It's only like a month late. So this is the ELEGOO Mars 3 Ultra, which we ordered, pre-ordered back in June, if I recall correctly. But at least it arrived intact as far as I can tell. But anyway, let's open the box. Obviously, we have not opened this at all. It is still completely, everything factory sealed, and I am anxious to get into it. This is going to be our first, for lack of a better word, budget printer. I've always found in the jewelry trade that the cheaper option tends to wear down or break a lot faster than the more expensive version. So I prefer a machine that's built better, costs more in the beginning, and lasts a little bit longer. Anyway, I am rambling. Let's get into this printer. This was, by the way, the pre-ordered one. So we got a special price and some extra things. So this is FEP. We got 3 other FEPs. And there's the printer itself. Very well packed. Everything feels good, looks good. So there's the printer and a toolkit. I suspect well, bunch of weird stuff. Got a plastic spatula. I hate these things because they're always handle heavy. You gotta scrape the resin off and then it falls and you get resin everywhere. It's annoying. Some snippers for nipping off the supports. That's really nice that they sent these because mine are broken. So I needed a new pair anyway. And then we've got the power cord and the power supply itself. A couple of masks, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what the point of the masks is. It's not like it's going to filter the air you're breathing. These are supposed to catch the things that you put out, so weird. And then we've got some some paper filters. And we've got some gloves, good to have, and a scraper, and a card. So because this was a pre-order, we got the 1 year free of Chidobox Pro. Okay, I don't actually know what the Mars is going for full retail value. We paid the pre-order price, I think it was $300. That is like phenomenally good. For my Prusa order, my next Prusa order, I'm going to be spending in excess of $300 just for like some supplies. So I could buy a whole printer for just that, for that cost, which is mind-blowingly good. So we'll take off the lid. We'll set that aside. And it looks like we've got the build plate here. The build plate, I think, is a very good size. All of this is aluminum. Feels really good. I like the more kind of ball socket design they've got for leveling. Very simple, very easy. I like that, this is a pyramid shape, so it's going to have all the resin just drip right off. And this is a new sandblasted surface. I think that on previous ones they did something a little different, and there was quite a few issues with adhesion in previous versions, like the Mars 2 Pro. This should solve that. So in addition to having the bigger build plate with the fancy sandblasted finish, it also has a 4K monochrome screen. We have some very detailed models that I'd like to run through on this, and I have no doubt that it's going to impress. They have definitely greased the Z-axis, which feels good. Like, it doesn't twist, it doesn't have a torsion to it. It's very solid. I do notice the base is a featherweight printer. I'm just going to take off the tank here because it looks like it's got some protective films that need to come off. The tank appears to be aluminum, I think. Looks really good. I like that. So there we go. We got the peel off of this nice design. I think all the previous ones were just like a straight box, so it's nice to see a little bit more, curvature in a printer. Gives it a little bit more appeal. I like it. So included with the printer was this little, I guess with the toolkit was actual tools. So I'm going to assume that I'm allowed to take this apart. So I'm just gonna take off the back panel. I'm not gonna like, disassemble this or anything, but I just wanna see the guts. So I've got all the screws off. Let's see what we can get into here. I'm not gonna go too far with it. So it looks like the motherboard, logic board, whatever you wanna call it, is pretty small and very simplistic. It looks almost like there's a USB extender here that's just like an Amazon USB extender that's been physically glued into place. There's this big hollow reflector, and inside that would be the UV light source. So there's really not a whole lot to show, but I mean, when it comes to replacing parts, assuming you can get them, it looks like it would be a very simple job to do. So let's get this thing back together, and we'll get back home, start doing some testing. And we will be doing a full review on this in the very near future. This was just the unboxing, the initial impressions. I need to get acquainted with this machine, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So I'll see you guys in the next video.